there, everyone. Welcome to the Craft Your Future Personal Development Radio Show. Today, I'm excited to share with you a topic called Change Your Life in Just 5 Seconds. Back when she was a college student, psychologist Mel Robbins, also a TV host, lawyer, entrepreneur, and renowned author, faced multiple warnings from her university for risking expulsion due to procrastination. She hadn't completed her thesis. Staring down the threat of being forced to drop out, Mel Robbins resolved to wake up early and head to the library to write. But every time her alarm rang, she found countless reasons to hit snooze. I couldn't sleep last night. I'm not feeling well today. Or it's raining this morning. Sound familiar? Like so many of us, she knew procrastination was harmful, slowly killing her future. Yet, knowing this wasn't enough. She couldn't muster the resolve to overcome this habit. That is, until one day when Mel Robbins watched a video of a rocket launch. As the commander counted down from 5 to 1, the rocket soared into the sky. Something clicked inside her. The next morning, when her alarm went off, Mel Robbins counted down 5 seconds in her head, and when she hit 1, she leapt out of bed. With this method, she broke her habit of lingering in bed each morning and conquered procrastination. She went on to complete her thesis brilliantly within the deadline. After graduating, Mel Robbins applied this technique to every aspect of her life. Within just 5 years, she became a professor and wrote 3 global bestsellers. This is the origin of the 5-second rule. As Mel Robbins shared in her TED Talk, if you can decide to act within 5 seconds, you can become anyone you want to be. When you face something you want to do, don't hesitate. Count down 5 seconds and take decisive action. You can change your very destiny. Writer Liu Renz once said, "The difference between thinking and achieving is a single word: doing." That gap creates the dividing line between success and failure, between the talented and the mediocre. In the subconscious of those who think but don't act, there's always the belief they'll have plenty of time later. But they don't realize the best opportunities can slip away in a single moment of delay. I recall a writer's words, "The present moment is everything. The now is forever." Those who truly want to seize the future must first seize the present. A. Hamas once said, "In a world of billions, even the most brilliant idea is likely shared by thousands of others. Only by thinking it and acting on it immediately can you surge ahead." We're often too optimistic about procrastination's harm, thinking, "I'll wait a bit, I can do it later," or "I'll do it tomorrow." Don't overestimate time's patience with you, assuming tomorrow will always offer plenty of chances. If you can reduce procrastination in your actions, you'll surely move closer to the life you dream of, and sooner than you think. In the Bible, there's a legendary story. Travelers on a sacred journey were stopped by a sea of death. Its blood-red surface was littered with corpses and pitch-black bones, haunted by chilling spirits. Everyone thought crossing it was impossible. But when Moshe dared to step onto the sea, the skies suddenly cleared, the clouds parted, and the sea split in two, revealing an unobstructed path. Isn't our life like that? When we hesitate, all we see are obstacles. When we start, things become more smooth. A Stanford University study found that our brains prefer stability. When things are unclear or uncertain, the brain amplifies the risks of action, stopping us from starting. But take that first step, and you'll find what seemed daunting is often easily achievable. Alexei Ivanovich Pashkov, a former Soviet scientist, set a rule: count down for everything he did. Each countdown reminded him time was slipping away, and he hadn't acted yet. This forced him to push distractions aside and act immediately. In his 56-year time journal, he even recorded moments of staring blankly into space, but never moments lost to procrastination. When facing tough problems, his approach was, start first. If issues arise during action, find solutions then. With this mindset, he achieved monumental success in mathematics, biology, and philosophy throughout his career. In the Oscar-winning film Green Book, there's a classic line: "Too many people are disappointed with life because they don't dare take the first step." When we fail to achieve what we want, it's rarely due to a lack of ability, but rather too much hesitation at the start and worry about the outcome. These useless emotions not only drain us, but trap us in internal conflict, leading to procrastination. In front of Westminster Abbey in the UK, a stone plaque bears words that make you pause. "When I was young, I dreamed of changing the world. In old age, I couldn't even do anything for my family. On my deathbed, I realized that if I'd started by changing myself, I might have changed my family. With their help, I could have done something for my country. Who knows, I might have changed the world." This reminds me of a famous wrestler, Karen. In 1988, after a severe injury left him bedridden, he delayed all therapy, spiraling into crisis, fearing an imperfect rehabilitation would keep him from competing forever. It wasn't until his mother, who cared for him daily, was diagnosed with esophageal cancer that Karen shifted his focus. He let go of his obsession with returning to competition and set a simpler goal: to regain the ability to care for himself. Surprisingly, by acting without hesitation or demanding perfection, he recovered 9 months earlier than expected and returned to the ring. Sometimes we're too fixated on a perfect outcome, fearing disappointment if results fall short. That fear makes us hesitate before starting. A truly capable person doesn't wait for perfect conditions to act. To create rivers and seas, you must gather drops of water first. To travel 1,000 miles, you must take the first few steps. As Conving Mound told his students, if there's an optimal solution, it's to start now with whatever you can do without delaying a single second. Thinking only brings problems. Doing brings answers. When you stop worrying about gain or loss, each action becomes a spark, accumulating until, at an unexpected moment, it forms the brightest light in your life. Mel Robbins explained the 5-second rule. Acting immediately after a 5-second countdown leaves no time to dwell on emotions like fear, hesitation, or laziness. Only by breaking free from these negative feelings can we truly become masters of ourselves. Here's to all of you becoming masters of your own lives. Thank you for listening. Subscribe to my channel for more personal development insights from Craft Your Future. See you in the next videos.